Welcome to the Coin Age. We are back in the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This is part 3 of the playthrough. I do appreciate all of my subscribers and followers, whether you're on YouTube or whether you are on Twitch. I appreciate you guys very much because you are what makes my channel grow. And I love that you choose me to follow for some of these games. So let's go ahead and get back into it. So at the end of part 2, we ended the free day. You know, we built our bond with Alicia, Machinus, and with Laura. So all we do now is we have to go to the dorm, and we can end the day and then get started on the next part. I do apologize that this game does take a while to get going, but once it gets going, it does show what the game really is. It's a very beautiful game. It is a rich story. And there's more fish here. So, oh, nope, there's no more fish here. I thought they respawned. Oh, well. 5 feet. No! I don't want to be scarred! 5 feet of chain, no! It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. You just try to scar people tonight, Evil. Any bonding events that have not been triggered will no longer be viewable. Yeah, I got everything done I need to get done. Do it for the vine. Oh.
Bad, but I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us. I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though. Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abendtime after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful Lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
So yes, we will be soon getting involved in combat and all that stuff. I do apologize. First two, we're covering a lot of backstory, but...
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Early game is lore dump in JRPGs. And character background and all that other good stuff.
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Rean, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
I guess that's one way you can say it. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize the party's equipment and orbits, as well as save your progress. No shit. Yeah, I'm good with all that set.
All right, then. Here we go.
What's that?
A monster?
No. I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
That's right. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high, though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it. Probably.
I just love the
Make good
teacher's
use of your
confidence.
Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
I love the teacher's confidence. Oh, you might be able to beat it.
So that's what you're playing at.
All right. Begin.
If it's a fight they want.
Okay. Welcome back, Evil.
My turn.
Why the fuck am I not linked?
Here we go.
There we go.
Go.
Here! Alright.
See if I can't paralyze him.
Now.
And it worked.
My turn. All right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
Activate motivation. Crafts. We want
Give it up,
that one.
everyone.
Alright. They're open.
My turn.
Welcome back.
There. Now's a chance.
Here!
Come on, stop attacking Rean, you bitch. I could use that. I can't wait till S-Crafts get open.
Thanks.
S-Crafts are a very powerful attack.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
chance!
Arch. Needle shot.
Go!
Spear bomb.
There! All right. They're open. Go!
And if you use the combat links properly, you know.
My turn. All right, let's keep going.
We won.
Don't know how, though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh? Have those three been training in secret?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
That was tougher than I thought it would be.
That's alrighty. Well, I understand.
It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird. Machine, maybe? I've never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function. And it's rather customizable, too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today, too. Are you all ready to hear what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum. Give up? It's really bugging you now, isn't it?
This is where you find out that Class 7 is a very special class indeed, because they're what's called I think it's a field study.
Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into two groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Instructor Valentine. Where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes, about that. As I said, you'll be split into 2 groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
Huh?
Green, Alicia, Laura, Elliot, Emma, Machinist, uses V, and Gaius. So we got Laura.
Well, these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Keldic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Keldic's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners. All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend, and we'll be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
So since I have Laura and Reen in the same one, and I only got a B7 rank, son of a bitch.
You did really well, Reen.
Still haven't been able to apologize to her. We can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something. But when am I going to get the chance? Morning, Elisa.
Morning.
You're, early. We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really? Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that? No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently. I'm really sorry. Why are you apologizing? That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry. I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm the one in the wrong here.
Holy shit, a woman admitting she is wrong.
So, thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
No, it's... I mean, you're welcome. Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of things. My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way.
Ain't that the truth, Evil?
I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now. But every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, yeah. That. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. But even then, I just avoided you afterward.
Still, I really did appreciate it. So, thanks again.
You're welcome. Anyway, we've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result? What are we talking about now?
Oh, come on! You have to know what I mean.
This is still in regards to the accident in the old schoolhouse, right?
Yes! Specifically the part where your face ended up right in my...
Right between her boobs.
You know, and I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever. Forget it ever happened. Are we clear?
Yes, perfectly. Trying to avoid thinking about it is just going to make it harder to forget, though.
At times, yes, that is the best place in the world.
Huh?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa, whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
Whatever you say.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
Now that we're all here, let's say we head out. The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the station.
That's a good idea, actually. The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the Engineering Club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart, then?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to do tactics. Let's see. These two will be linked, and these two will be linked. The reason I'm doing it that way is because of the weapons they use. These both use long range, these both use close range. And let's see. Her casual outfit's still the same. Nope. Too dorky. Huh. So we have 314 of that one. What we want to do is want to run to the engineering shop real quick because it works as an orbital store, which means I can upgrade the orbits. The battle ordnance things. That way I can set more magic to people and stuff like that. And that's still covered, so I'm not going to... So let's see, let's go ahead and modify equipment real quick. Okay, we'll open a couple slots. Alright. I mean, the nice part is we'll be able to open more slots later, so I'll eventually have all of them open. Quartz. Cover, exchange, no. Customized weapon. Only got one more U materia, so I'm not gonna waste it on anything at the moment. I'll eventually get more U materia, so I'm not too worried about it. How much do I have? I've got no Mira whatsoever, so we're gonna get some Mira real quick. Welcome back. So this is pretty much how you make money in the game. And selling all those doesn't mean anything. I'll get all them back. Go ahead and buy that Master Quartz. Restores 100 EP. Grab a couple of those. That's another healing ability. He's healing and she's offensive, so yeah. They're pretty much set up the way I want them to be right now. Some of it will change over time. Let's see. Yes, the shop's finally open. These are the weapons I already have on, so that's what I wanted. Grab a couple of those. And grab a couple of those. And unfortunately, that's pretty much all we have money for. So what we can do is we can run our happy asses over to the train station, as we pretty much prepared the best we can with the little bit of mirror that we had. Yes. Turn turbo mode off. You gotta love how they position the commercials, don't you, Evil? Good morning, everyone. Are you all preparing to leave as well? Morning. When I'm speaking every time. Good morning. Y'all good to go then? Yes, Parm is quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Considering its relative location, it seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess it's the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is. But, yeah, we know those two ain't never going to fucking get along. Eventually they will, I guess. Can't spoil it. They're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. I'm sick of them already. If only they were as willing to put aside their differences as Rean and Alicia. Oh, now that you mention it, I guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? It's not like we were getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other long enough to call it making up. Erebonia sounds like something I would name. Really, Evil? That's good news, Reed. Well done. Thanks, I guess. I'm trying to read this shit and you're trying to make me fucking laugh. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of it? Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all customers... Okay, whatever. Huh. Time to go. Well, best of luck. Though here's hoping you don't need it. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it. It'll be an easy task. Well, do what we can. Good luck to you all. Please take care. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we've made of. You should be happy I'm not in a party with you. You rolling? Yeah, I guess. Of course. Later. Yeah, I'm not attempting to do voices. It's just, it's too much. I wonder if they'll be okay. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. She doesn't really like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. Do it for the vine. No, because if I try to do the female voices, my voice is going to crack like a son of a bitch. Welcome the students from Class 7, correct? And destination today is Celtic. Yes, that's right. Guess they're ready and waiting for us. I expect the instructors there to make considerable preparations on our behalf. Sure looks that way, not that I'm complaining. Train for Celtic will be departing from platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like to and wait for its arrival. Yeah, buy tickets and wait. Very good. That's 4 passengers bound for Celtic. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Crossbow arriving on platform 1, wishing to aboard. Yep. You know, Evil, maybe I should buy one of them fucking voice changers. I can just put up to my, put up to the mic and just change my voice with them. Holy shit, Rena and Alicia are sitting across from each other. Holy fuck. So it's about an hour to Celtic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Alright, you're from Legram. That would be in the direction of Barahard after changing at Celtic, right? That's correct, after which point it would be necessary to switch again at Barahard. However you pronounce that. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Well, you could say the same for where I'm from too. Celtic sounds like something I would I give up, Evil. Oh, you could say the same for where I'm from, too. As I understand it, Keldic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, that's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Grand Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. Azalea stated Keldic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, and has been a major trading hub for a very long time. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm unhinged and sleep to ignore. It's kind of hard to ignore you. But being sleep deprived tends to bring out the best fucking shit. It's also a major interchange station connecting... I'm going to go with Heimdall, with Barahad, and even Crossbell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, though this has, of course, been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Virtually anything can be produced there, from farm produce, jewels, and Barahad furs to imported goods from afar. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. I would be too if I knew we'd actually have a chance to take in the sights. But there's no telling what kind of crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us. Ain't that the fucking truth? Boy, isn't that the truth. Don't you dare, Evil! Okay. I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. God, I wish this fucking... I could get the chat somehow to transfer over to YouTube. I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of our curriculum, though, it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it wouldn't hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that is a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. Hey, yeah? That will work too. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this whole trip seems eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming. That just goes to show how high the Academy's expectations are for all of you. What? Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. Looks like Group A's all present and accounted for. Good. And I'm relieved to see the two of you have finally managed to make up. You say that as if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? Knowing Sarah? Probably. So, what brings you here, Instructor? I thought you were planning on staying back at the Academy. Well, considering this is your first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. Not really. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the inn. Oh, well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? But they'd be a nightmare to deal with. I may still have to go to them, though, if those two get out of control, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See? She knew full well that Eustace and Machias wouldn't get along and put them in the same group anyways. You damn right. There's a reason. For everything Sarah does, there's a fucking reason. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe She's confirmed it so nonchalantly. Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You four feel free to keep talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just going to take a little nap right here. Yeah, she was probably half fucking drunk all night. Yep, she's out. Incredible. I don't think I've even seen someone less inclined to be an educator than her. Maybe we better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake her up when we get to Celtic, though. Hey, almost forgot I had these. I just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too. I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we've got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Indeed, it seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. When traveling by train, you can play the card game Blade with other members of your group to strengthen your bonds with them. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond with that person, but this will occur whether you win or lose. Talk to Laura. I do wonder what precisely these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom a guess. Likewise. The weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? And most bizarrely of all, why were Machias and Eustace placed in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes requiring multiple groups to fulfill. And that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here. Which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but well... Yep, she's passed out. Fuck it. I don't think she'll be doing much any answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. Go ahead and talk to Alicia. When I came to the academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celtic as part of my studies. I'm passing out here, bro. I'm gonna get some sleep. I hope the stream goes well. Alright, Evil, you have a good night. Get yourself some sleep. Seeing the place in... but this will be my first time seeing the place in person. Oh, really? Oh, field study or no, then I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? The gems and furs from Barrahard, maybe. They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Barrahard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure, though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should go check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. So let's go ahead and play Blade, and we're going to do it with Laura.
Then let us begin our duel.
I really don't remember how to play this.
Then I'll make the first move.
I'm going to assume that.
Divine Bolt.
Oh, you bitch.
Divine Bolt.
You fucking bitch.
Divine Bolt.
Again with the fucking...
Divine Bolt.
How many more fucking Divine Bolts do you have?
I didn't expect that. An excellent duel.
Play with Alicia.
Let's get started. Come on, draw a card. Looks like I'm going first. Bolt.
Fucking bolt.
Bolt. Bolt. Mirror. Mirror. Oh, now you've done it. One more game.
Fucking Divine Bolt's a pain in the ass. Elliot.
Go easy on me, okay? Okay then, let's draw! The same score means we draw again, right? Looks like you're up first.
Oh, yay.
I win!
There was no way I was going to beat that hand. Nope. No way in hell. Ah. Wow. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye planted last fall seems almost ready for harvesting. Now, I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile during the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing, though it looks like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbell. The next stop is Keldic. Keldic. Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
Almost there. Guess I should wake Instructor Sarah. Welcome to Keldic, the market town.
Wow, so this is Keldic.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market. Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
Keldic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye. But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Rub it in, bitch.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
You don't really care, you know.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn. It's, right over there.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, well. I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town.
That's a nickname for Sarah, by the way.
And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too. No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Hey there, Margaret. Oh, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Well, now, aren't they a youthful-looking bunch? It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first-year students from Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. I am Reeton. I'm Alicia. Thank you for putting us up. The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margaret, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here has taken care of all your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. I'll leave you to it then. Luis, can I get some beer and snacks? Of course. I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon, though, right? This is the room you all going to be staying in tonight. Wait, we're all... Yeah, this is... More than enough space for our needs, thank you very much. But there are 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that too, but Sarah insisted, so that was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make things less awkward, but that was about the best I could have managed. This is going to be a problem. I don't have a problem with it personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. Alicia, I don't believe we have a choice here. We're military students. We mustn't allow the prospects of mixed gender accommodations to faze us. I know that, but in the Army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and this does seem a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. But if either of you 2 comes anywhere near our beds, I wouldn't dream of it. Likewise. Wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone else who already has a history of this kind of thing. Bullshit, you fucking lying bitch. Maybe if we chain Reen to the bed. I thought she'd gotten over that. Guess not. Anyway, now that your room's all sorted, let me give you this. Field study envelope, April. Is that our Academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignments here? That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, you just let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. Alright, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got. Field study, day 1, assignment tasks. We will still do all of them. I ran out of some of the ingredients I need to make a particular medicine. I would very much appreciate if someone could produce more for me. Please speak to me in the church for further details. I need someone to replace a malfunctioning orbital light and a road lamp for me. For more details, see me at the orbital factory. And a dangerous monster has appeared near the highway and is making it very difficult for us to harvest our crops. Could someone please help us? Scary dinosaur plateau near the East Caldeck Highway. My house is alongside the East Caldeck Highway. Please stop by if you can. So more than likely we'll get all 3 of these done with no problem. Study areas defined as a 200 sledge radius around Caldeck. Each student might record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. So this is our field study, pretty much. It just looks like a list of menial tasks to me. There's a monster elimination request at least, but that's the most we have. I see, so that's her angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Oh no, it's nothing. We should go and talk this over with Instructor Sarah. She probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. You may be right. And while we're at it, we can grill her about the communal room she signed us up for too. So, I may be able to get some... This is truly common lodging. I mustn't complain now. Having shelter for the elements is... yep. So, I can get recipes from people. I just gotta remember who to talk to. Munch munch. Food here. Okay, this is all about just food. Nothing really important there. You never change, do you, Sarah? Come on, don't give me that. What kind of person would throw away the opportunity to enjoy beer this good? That's probably the last thing that should be coming in from an instructor's mouth. Seriously. She's having a grand old time over at the counter. If you're looking for her, seems like the instructor's famous for all the wrong reasons. Indeed, part of me expected as much though. So right now I'm just looking to see if I can't get any like cooking recipes at the moment. So some of the stuff I won't be reading.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
Looks like she's already half fucking drunk.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even new.
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself. So go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
We have questions for you, though. What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts. You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care. Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
You have 2 days. Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening. Until then, you can spend your time here however the 4 of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Okay, so what's up? You have this look in your eyes like you've pieced something together. Well, does this relate in some way to our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time? Oh. Now that you mention it, exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into the old schoolhouse, the rest were just simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I learned a lot about Trisha and the Academy. So I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Celdic is what I've read. There's probably a lot we can learn about by actually coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed, the land of Erebonia is quite vast. This may be an invaluable opportunity to gather local knowledge of a place we may otherwise never have visited. Yeah, exactly. So whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Celtic culture, taking in as much as we can. Sorry for the screw ups on the talking. It's just sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart then? During the field studies periods, the party is assigned a variety of tasks to complete, much like Green's free days. Details of these tasks can be confirmed via Quest tab of the notebook. When all tasks with a required mark have been completed, the story will advance. Note, however, that any quest listed with a short time limit will become invalid when this happens. So, what we can do is we can go down here. Number 1, we can cook these, which would mean these guys are really good at it.
This turns out okay. This is my specialty.
And the nice part about that, it's warm egg soup, so it actually came back nice. Let's see, item. Warm egg soup, 600 HP plus 25% strength. So that's actually a good thing to use in combat. Trying to find something here. We want to go into the Grand Market first. I'm hoping the little trick is still available. Wow, look at all the people here. Yeah, it really is bustling. I guess there's a reason people come from all over to visit it. Look over there, there's even someone performing. Aha, I could see myself spending hours here. I see no harm in taking this opportunity to shop as long as it's done in the process of completing our field study task. Yeah, it would be a waste not to see what all this town has to offer. We'll just have to make sure not to get carried away. So, let's see. What do you have to offer? You have items, so I want to see. It sells for 145 mira a piece. And to make the egg omelet takes 1 fresh egg and coarse salt. So,
wow, check out all these stalls.
I'm looking for something specific right now. Honey syrup. tomato. We may be back to get them books. Let's see. Still trying to find certain things. Like the eggs and whatnot. Because of eggs and coarse salt. Yeah. Okay, damn it, you have nothing to sell. Gotcha. How about you? What do you have? It's correct, I knew it, Yas. But right now, I don't really care what you have to say. I just want to see if you... There we go. So, a fresh egg costs 40 Mira. And I'm trying to find the coarse salt. So they don't have the salt, they have tomatoes. Okay, what about you? I'm not going to read what every person is saying. And there's the chapel that we need to go to. Market manager. Trying to find where coarse salt might be.
Oh, Elisa, that stall has a really pretty design.
That's right, that's honey syrup. So we need to find coarse salt. That's what I'm trying to find. I think that's what it is. Yeah, coarse rock salt. So that's what I'm trying to find. Because if the eggs are only... Damn it. If the eggs are only running 40, and there's coarse rock salt. So we are going to do something real quick. $120. So that replaces what we used already. So we'll buy 5. Doing this so I have a little bit of mirror to mess around with.
Hope this turns out okay. This is my special.
Warm egg soup. Buy. Go ahead and buy 12 of those. Oops. Note. This is just a little simple trick to get you started with some Mira early on.
This is...
Sell. Buy eggs. Buy as many as we can. Because we've already got coarse salt. Add 7 more.
Okay.
Buy 15 and the rest on eggs. Like I said, this is just a little trick to try to get some Mira early on.
Hope this turns out okay. Oh, this looks pretty nice. This is my...
I mean, that one still sells for 70 Mira, so these sell for 80. But I think I can sell them for more at another stall, so that'll give me 400. Let's see if they'll sell a little bit more at another stall real quick.
Hope this turns out okay. Oh, this looks pretty nice. This is my...
So they sell for 80 Mira there. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter what stall you take them to, it's still 80. Trying to do this in a way where I can actually have a little bit of Mira. 720, 800. So I'm gonna do this for a little bit. We don't want to go 20, maybe 15. And then 11. When I can make 99 of them, that is what I need, because I want them in my inventory because of what they do.
Is that okay? This is my special...
Because you can actually use them in combat to give yourself a very big advantage. So we'll go ahead and buy 20 eggs, and then the rest we can buy 20 rock salt. See, it doesn't take very long for you to actually get it up there. It really doesn't.
Is that okay? Oh, this looks pretty nice.
And having Elliot with me makes this so much easier because I can actually get the best stuff made. That's 1,500 Mira. I can buy 39 eggs now, so we'll still be at 20.
Turns out okay.
I know this is going to take a minute, and I do apologize, but I'm trying to do this so we can actually have stuff that'll actually help us in combat. How many can we buy? We can buy 48, so we're going to go up to 30. Which I can buy 30 salt. Now, you can of course do this for
Is that okay?
2 hours, whatever the length you want to do it for, and get as much Mira as you want to deal with. I'm doing it for the Mira, but I'm also doing it because I want. Okay, I can get 62, so take that up to 40. Because having this stuff in combat will actually help out quite a bit, especially the 25% to strength that it gives, and the restoring KO will really help. 2,700 Mira. I do apologize that this is a bit on the boring side. We'll go with 60. which only allows us to do that. That's fine. It's still only 40. I can make 47.
Is that okay? Ooh, this looks pretty nice.
I'm only going to do this for a couple more minutes. I mean, as you can see, it took very little amount of time to get the mirror up. Take it down to 65, which will allow me to go to 56, which I can make 56 of them now.
Hope this turns out okay. Ooh, this.
Once I can make 99 twice, and still have mirror left over, I'll walk away. Because I want to be able to 77 and went down a little bit. 65. We'll go ahead and buy a bunch of rock salt because, you know, it's cheaper, so. It's 87 that can be made.
Ooh, this.
As I said, it takes very little time to get a bunch of mirror. It really does. 99 eggs. Which now, damn it, I can go in here, go to 99.
Is that okay? Ooh, this.
Go in here, shop, sell. 86 of them, 13 of them, shop, buy, 99, 99, 99. I'll do this just a couple more times because I just want to bring my mirror up just a little bit.
Ooh, this.
Shop, sell. I mean, I've already got 10,000 Mira, so.
Hope this turns out okay. Ooh, this looks pretty nice.
I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this, but I do want to have enough Mira to where I can now to me that'll be enough to hold me over for now, so
Hope this turns out okay.
We'll go ahead and cook. So we can now go over here, shop, buy. He had the books, which is 100 Mira a piece. This prevents blind. Shop, buy. Plus 5 to defense, 2 to speed. HP, evasion. Really not too worried about those. But the nice part is with me doing that, for that, I know it seemed like it took a while, but by me doing that at the Celtic station. So the church is over here. This is the one we're going to do first. Excuse me, are you your father Bell? That's correct. And you would be, oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping with my request. That's us. We came here from Thor's Military Academy. I expect as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request you to collect the ingredients I need to make some medicine. Do you have the time to do this request for me? Yes, accept the request. We're ready to help. My thanks. Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for? It's essential medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I ended up running out in the first place. That makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times, too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed, we owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. We really do, especially since modern pharmaceutics still can't compare to it. You students certainly know your stuff, but getting back to the matter at hand, there are two ingredients I want you to collect for me. The first is a medical plant known as bear claw, which grows in humid areas. It's not common to find them growing in Celtic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him that I sent you. I'll note that down. The other ingredient I need is imperial carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul who lives in a farmhouse on the West Celtic Highway. Again, simply tell him that I sent you and he should share some with you. Understood. That should be it then. Is there anything else you need me to go over again? No, that's fine. Which of our two destinations should we go to first? Doesn't seem it should matter. Yeah, I agree. Well, we'll be off, Father. I will be awaiting your return. So we're going to take care of this first. The reason we're taking care of this one first, we might find some fishing spots too. The reason we're taking care of this first is because it's not required. These two are required, but this one is not. So we want to take care of this so we don't accidentally get these two done and move through with the story. So, bear claw from the Grand Market. So first we'll go do that. The person is lit up in green. It's this person right here. Welcome. Anything specific you're looking for? This must be the store that Father Zabel mentioned. We're here on behalf of Father Zabel. Actually, he asked us to come in here to collect a bear claw from you. Oh, is that so? Here you go then. Bear claw received. Thank you. I'm surprised at how thorny this is, though, considering it's a medical herb. Its resemblance to a bear claw is where it gets its name from, after all. Unrelated, by my supply of them happens to come from Liberl. They were flown in from Heimdall, where I had sent along. I had them sent along by train. Wow, really? Guess it goes to show how much of a big deal this market is. Yeah, there really is a bunch of unusual stuff here. The market's popularity is well justified. Well then, we should be on our way back to the farmhouse on the Western Highway next. Let's get this over quickly. So the Western Highway, that's the West Highway, so we go up here. We're looking for a farmhouse. Who might you be? I don't recall seeing any of you around here before. Do you have some form of identification? Soldiers, wait, I think I recognize those uniforms. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting Celtic as part of a field study. Thor's, you mean the Thors? Now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for my rudeness. We're members of the Provincial Army. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Celtic. The Provincial Army, isn't that They're military forces operated by the ruling lord of each province and charged with maintaining security. They function as a secondary unit separate from the formal Imperial Army. I've never heard of any field study program at Thors. Seems a little early in the year for something like that too. But my graduates of your academy currently serve in our ranks. So be sure to uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Thank you very much. We'll be sure not to let you down. I'm glad to hear it. Take care now and keep your noses clean. We will. That concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men. Yes, sir. Man, he was scary. If they're the provincial army, doesn't that mean they're ruled by, Eustace's family, the Albareas? Celtic is in the northern part of their territory after all. I think it would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand. So, we're going to go to the farmhouse, which probably have to go down that way.
All these windmills sure make the town feel pretty laid back.
True. This scenery is surprisingly relaxing.
Trying to get it to where I have a surprise attack.
Watch out, guys!
Here we go! Go!
An opening!
This is why I have Laura and Reen working together.
Now!
And why I have those two working together. Crafts.
Keep it up, everyone!
Of course. Hey! Now!
Go! Here we go!
I'm gonna get that dragonfly out since he's actually poisoned.
Fool!
It's my turn.
Arch.
Let's go.
Go ahead and heal you. I'm really not worried about the poison so much because I can out heal it.
My turn.
Go!
Right!
It's my turn.
Here we go!
I do normally try to link-wise, I try to keep range with range and melee with melee. Oh, you little bastard.
Enemy sighted! Take him out! Go!
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this, motivate.
Let's do this!
Yeah, leave it to me. It's my turn.
Keep it up, everyone!
Do that.
My turn. Shatter! Off guard.
Go!
Laura is really good at taking out like heavily defensible creatures, like those things.
Go!
My turn! Focus activate!
My turn. Shatter!
can do this. Go!
I'll take you up! Go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Fresh gelatin, fresh egg. So it does say down the west. Let's see. Chapter 1. Paul has farmhouse near the West Celtic Highway. So it'll show up. And I hit the wrong button. Oh well. And yes, some of the enemies, even though they're the same, son of a bitch, she got confused.
Here we go. There.
It's my turn. Turn to flames. Burn!
Right.
Nice.
This could be bad.
So what we're gonna do with this, that's only 600. I really don't want to waste an 8,000 one, but I don't have much choice here. She's confused again.
There.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Right.
We're going to try to end this quickly.
Huh? Is everyone okay?
You material. It looks like we're not getting past here while that thing's around. I don't think it'll go down without a fight, no doubt, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to let us sneak up from behind it. That does pose a problem then. We're left with no choice but to overwhelm it with sheer force. Laura is able to use S-Craft, which is a more powerful sort of craft. S-Craft can take 100 CP, so Laura's the first one to get S-Craft. Alright.
Take him out.
So the nice part with S-Craft is I can activate it at any moment.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blade Dance!
Go!
Now you won't see her actually doing anything really for a while.
Let's do this!
Yeah, leave it to me.
Because she's got to rebuild up her CP. So it's basic attacks. Okay, so what I'm going to do with him is get that out.
I can do this.
And she will heal Reen.
Ha!
Thanks. My turn. There.
Right. Fire!
Right.
Needle shot. Let's go ahead and take out one at a time. That is what it is. Nice part with Needle Shot, it'll switch to a new one.
Here we go.
I forgot that it petrifies.
There.
I can do this. That takes care of them.
Great.
All right.
1488, 1122. Amazing. Laura really is the strongest student in our year, huh? Arcade's style combat is even more impressive in person than I'd imagine. I appreciate the compliment, but I still have a long way to go before I'm fully proficient in this technique. I'm also quite confident the rest of you are fully capable of. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. We still have much work to do. Come on, we have to get moving. Yep, you're right. Okay, I know. So S-Crafts use at least 100. If you're at 200, it does even more damage. So yeah, S-Crafts also take turns. So if I'm supposed to have a turn right after the monster, it may knock me down at 2 more turns. Because of how much it actually burns through. Not worried about the bird there. Worried about getting up to this farmhouse here.
Is this a farmhouse?
Excuse me, would you happen to be Paul? That's right, who might you be? We're students from Storrs Military Academy. Father Zerbro requested that we come here to collect Imperial carrots. Oh, is that it? Is that so? I'm pretty sure I sent a batch aside for him. Can you wait a few minutes? And sorry for the wait. Here you go. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen carrots this color before. Likewise, they certainly do seem nutritious, though, don't they? They're actually rare enough that people present them to the Imperial family as gifts. They're said to have medical properties on top of being nutritious, too. So make sure you're careful while carrying them back. Understood. Leave it to us. That should be everything we need, right? Yep, let's report back to them. So I wanted to get this one out of the way so I didn't accidentally clear the required ones and it, pushes me forward. Which is what I'll be doing in every area from here on. I'll be completing the non-required one first.
I welcome all challenges.
And a little bastard turnaround. So the S-brake is not ready at the very moment.
Give it up, everyone!
Here we go.
Because she's only got 23 CP, obviously, for that reason.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, leave it to me. Right. Now.
I'll set you up!
Right. Huh?
I can do this. Turn to flames.
Now her S-Craft is actually kind of nice.
I'll set you up!
Right. Huh?
My turn. There.
My turn!
Reason I'm not too
everybody
worried
okay?
about poison, it wears off after the end of the fight, so I'm not really worried about it.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
Right.
Right!
Yeah, so these are heavily armored, so...
Activate. My turn. Huh?
This is where Laura comes in handy.
My turn. There. Now's our chance.
An opening.
I can do this. Fire!
Of course. Shatter. Off guard. My turn.
All right, let's keep going.
But his staff kind of ignores defenses to a degree.
Nicely done.
Blessed Arrow. I think Laura's next ability is actually Power Shot. I am not going through that fucking poison shit again. So we will go over to the church, turn this quest in. We have, sorry I didn't read the first thing. Here you are, Father. Hand over the bear crawl, Imperial carrots. Please accept my thanks. Now I can get back to making the medicine. I'd like you to accept these as well as a token of my appreciation. Thank you, Father. Did you happen to make these as well? That's correct. There's not much of it, but it should come in handy. Thank you for your concern. We'll make good use of these. Good luck with the remainder of your task, and may Adios' guidance be with you. So what we're going to do is the next two. We gotta go to the Orbital Factory, which is one of them. Which is that one, and this one is East Keldit Highway. My house is alongside the East Keldit Highway. So let's go to the Orbital Factory here. Welcome, this is the shop's Orbital Factory. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be the students from Thor's, would you? That's correct, we're here to in regards to your request. It involved replacing an orbital light and the road lamp on the highway, right? Could we ask for the details? Sure, let's get right to it. As you read, one of the road lamps on the Western Highway stopped working the other day, and the cause of that is the orbital light isn't inside it breaking. So basically, I want you to go out, switch out the broken orbital light for a new one. Speaking of which, here you go, new orbital light. So all that's required of us is to replace the broken one with this then. Yep, that's about the size of it. So where exactly on the Western Highway is it? Once you're on the highway, keep heading north until you can see a place called, it's the Nature Park. There's a windmill in front of it that you can't miss. The lamp's near there. Make sure to check the maintenance panel to be sure that it's the right one. It'll have B-02 written on it. Near the windmill in front of the Nature Park. Understood. Is it safe to leave such work in our hands? I believe none of us have any experience related to this. Don't worry, pretty much anyone can do it. All you're doing is simply taking the light out and putting a new one in. Simple. I guess the most difficult thing about it is remembering the code to unlock it, but you can write it down. There's a code. Yeah, you need to input it in the maintenance panel. Let's see here. The code for B-2 is 466515. 466515. Got it. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention. The light from the road lamps actually repel monsters, so other words, it places where there's no light, they're much more likely to appear, so keep an eye out when you're replacing it. The last thing you want is to, yeah. Thanks for the warning. There's pretty much it. Then would you mind heading out to do it now? Leave it to us. Let's go then. So, we'll take care of everything on the Western Highway real quick. Then we'll go to the Eastern Highway and do the monster out there. And then that'll probably be... yeah, that might be it for tonight's stream. And that poison thing can go fuck itself. This thing can go fuck itself. I'm not really worried about it. They're not really giving me enough experience to really fucking farm them right now. So, let's see. Go around, and it should be that one over there that's flickering, actually.
Huh, I wonder where we are.
It says Lunaria Nature Park.
This area seems kind of different from anywhere else we've been so far. Lunaria's Nature Park, huh? Seems less like a park and more like a forest, yet really does feel a little out of place. Sitting smack dab in the middle of a farmland as far as the eye can see. It may have had some religious significance in ages past. Perhaps it was a place where the animus of ancient times comes to enshrine the spirits of the forest. There's a place much like that in my hometown. Yeah, there's one in mine too. Who are you? And what are you doing here? We're travelers merely passing through, and who might you be? We're the park rangers here, and as you can see, the park's off limits right now, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Off limits if there's some construction work going on or something like that, yeah. But that's beside the point. It's off limits, so get lost. We've got things to do here. What's with the attitude? As uncouth as their warning may have been, we should still turn back. If this area is indeed off limits, we're trespassing. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, and it's not like we have any urgent business here or anything. Good point. Come on, let's go. Although I must admit, something about this still feels a little off. Okay, so where is that orbital light? Okay, it's down over there. Not really worried about you or you. It's supposed to be near the windmill in front of the nature park, right? This light doesn't appear to be working. No shit. Which means that's probably the one Samus was referring to. Probably. Let's check out the number on it. BO2. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, then we must enter the code to taking care of our uninvited guest. What? Monsters. Okay, there sure are a lot of them. Guess those lights really work. We need to change that thing quick. Reen, can we entrust the task itself to you? Sure thing. The rest of you keep the monsters at bay while I make the switch. You can count on us. Okay, first things first, I need to input the code to open the maintenance hatch. Pretty sure it was this one right here. 4665151 or 4665115. That should do it. Hit open. Now let's get the new orbital light in place. Thank you so much for your help. Looks like things have finally calmed down. Thankfully, hard to believe how much of a difference those things make. You got that done in record time, Reen. Yes, I was expecting the process to take much longer. Oh, it was pretty simple procedure. Since I wasn't being... I'm not even going to try that, but basically harassed by monsters the whole time anyway. Still a good job, and I guess that's a wrap. Now we just need to go report back to Samus. So we'll go report back to him and then head to the Eastern Highway to take care of the monster that's out there. Actually, come to think of it, we need to get into a couple fights to bring up Laura's SP, because I want that. Actually, I can deal without of it. I can deal without it for the beginning of the fight. Build it up during the fight. I can do that. Oh. Orbital factories here. Hey there, I take it the job's done. It is. Allow us to give you a detailed report on it too. Explain. Yeah. We have the old orbment light here too. Thanks, I'll get this fixed up so it can be used again. Glad you're all safe after dealing with those monsters though. They were hardly a threat. We did take the request up knowing it could be dangerous after all. Your military academy kids really are a tough group. Oh yeah, can't forget to give you your reward now, can I? Detection. Are you sure we can take one of your quartz? Of course, you did some solid work, you know. Thanks for your help. Feel free to come along whenever you need me to give your ordnance a checkup. So this is the East Highway. We are going to go to that farmhouse up there.
This would be a really tranquil area.
Watch out, guys! Too slow!
Right!
Okay, getting a fight with these guys, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. My turn. Keep it up, everyone. My turn.
She can now use her S-Craft, but we'll continue to build the CP up.
I can do this.
Art. Go ahead and heal Reen.
Thanks.
Of course.
My turn. There. That's that. Let's keep moving.
It's up here to the left. This must be a farm that put out the monster extermination request. Should we go inside and ask for more details? Yeah. I mean, might as well. Certainly better than just wandering around blindly till we find the thing. Agreed, we're here, so now's as good a time as any to introduce ourselves and integrate ourselves to the locals, I guess.
Wow, this farmhouse is huge.
Oh, look at the cows.
Hello, would you happen to be Cyro? We're here to take care of the monster that's causing issues here. As such, we'd like some further details on it. Oh, you are. I'm the man you're looking for sure. Why, I didn't know that it would be students taking care of it. I wasn't aware that you'd had young ladies in your company. The rest of you are younger than I had expected, too. Perhaps this request may be too dangerous for you after all. Thanks for your concern. However, there's no need to worry. All of us here have combat experience already. Indeed, this all serves as part of my training too, so please allow us to undertake the request. Well, if you insist. You'll come across a plateau of sorts if you proceed beyond here. That's where the monster tends to appear. It truly is a ferocious one, so much so that passing by the area is impossible as it attacks everything it sees. Do take care when approaching it. Right. Being careless with this one doesn't seem like an option. We'll have to be thoroughly prepared for it. Allow us to make our way there once our preparations are complete. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, let's give this everything we got. So, I'm gonna see... Can I get a recipe from you? Juice. Ah. Whole juice. Thank you. Can I get a recipe from you, perhaps? The cows stink. Harvesting the crops is exhausting. Farm work is just the worst. Why did I have to be born into a family like this? Farm work is fucking amazing. So we want to continue down this way. So even though they don't give a lot of experience for these fights, the boss fights in the area are normally a little challenging. You can actually hear the son of a bitch roaring. There's the train. Or it was the train that you heard, one of the two.
Transcontinental Railroad, huh? Guess that'll take you out of the country.
Yeah, if you keep on heading east, you'd eventually reach Gorelia Fortress.
Is this that monster we're looking for? Yes, it is. It seems to be. It looks pretty tough. What should we do? We don't really have any choice, do we? We have to kill it. It's causing problems for the farmers. Everyone double check your equipment. We need to prepare for whatever this might throw at us. Understood. Right. So we're pretty well set.
We're the adversary.
My turn.
So what we need to do is we need to get this going.
My turn.
We need to get all the buffs up. Is the best thing to do.
I can do this.
Item. This is why I said about having these with us. Give that to Laura. Even though she's not hurt, but it still brings her strength up by 25%.
Of course.
We could do armor break, which might actually be the good thing to do first. 883 damage. That's really not terrible. At least not for the level. Blessed Arrow.
Thanks. My turn.
He'll be stunned for a moment, so...
Arcus activate.
Needle shot.
Of course.
We're still going to use the armor break for now, even though it will lessen the CP. Now Reen's back up. So crafts. Blessed Arrow.
Hang in there.
You have my things.
This is where she really comes in handy as a healer.
My turn.
She's over 100, so me using armor break is actually a beneficial thing right now. Go ahead and bring the defenses back up. I know Reen's outside of it, but she hasn't gotten her S-Craft just yet.
I'll take you up. Here we go.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And then this. And yeah, that all but killed it, so.
There. Go.
An opening.
Right.
So if you know what you're doing, it's pretty even. You know, even the bosses can be a little tough. It's still pretty easy to bring them down.
Is everybody okay?
Great.
That takes care of that. I don't know how we did it, but we won. It would have been even tougher if not for the power of our combat links. I hate to admit it, but Arcus does seem to have a lot of potential. You hate to admit it? Why? Never mind that. We should go tell the people at the farm that we took care of the monster they reported. Oh yeah. I hope they're pleased. Something wrong, Laura? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Okay. So food really can really help you in combat. Reviving bomb. Let's see, go up here to the right. Oh, I assume you've taken care of that monster? That's correct. Thank goodness. Thank you so much. Now we can finally begin harvesting again. I'll have to let the family know right away. You're welcome. I found myself surprised at how close this area is to Keldic, however. Wouldn't it have been much quicker to make a request to the provincial army instead? Well, it is admittedly close, but this area in Keldic as a whole really is on the very outskirts of the Karizel province. As such, the provincial army isn't very interested in aiding us. Yeah, that's not too hard to believe considering their attitude earlier. That certainly doesn't sit well with me. I probably shouldn't say any more on the matter. However, I do owe you all your reward for this. Please take this. 10 fresh egg, strawberry, honey syrup, coarse rock salt. Thanks, really generous. Can we really have this much? Why, of course. We've got enough to last us here as it is. After all your help, it's the least that I can do. I hope you enjoy them. These look great, thank you. You don't get much fresher than this. I'm looking forward to digging in. I'm rather envious that you have the opportunity to eat such delicious food every day. That's one of the benefits of being a farmer. Unfortunately, though, it's not all good. Things have been tougher lately, seeing as how goods are being imported so cheaply nowadays. I wasn't aware of that. Importing became a much easier task now thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad and international flights. Furthermore, more and more goods can now be legally imported as a result of the rising population. Come to think of it, I have noticed an increase in cheaper ingredients lately. Oh, my apologies, I shouldn't be wasting your time with all this. Regardless, you have my thanks for today. Now we can move on to harvesting without any worries. Allow us to thank you too. We actually learned a lot from dealing with this report. Feel free to get in touch should anything else come up. Let's see if we can get another recipe. No. Okay. Tried. So note. Recipe. So we're missing that one. I gotta figure out where to get that. We do want to eventually get all the recipes. Whole juice, strawberry honey syrup, and clear gluten. And looks like right now, out of the group we have, Laura's the best to make it. Guess that does it for all the mandatory tasks. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pooped. Same, I don't venture out onto the highways very often. The two of you sure seem okay though. Well, my hometown is in the countryside too, so I'm kinda used to this. And with all the training Laura does, I imagine this is probably nothing for her. Indeed, I find this level of exercise to be quite manageable. However, what is it? No, I'm sure it's nothing. I believe we should return to the inn now. Should we not? Yeah, let's. I'm guessing Instructor Sarah should still be there. We can give our report and also ask her a bit more about the purpose behind these field studies. That would definitely be good to know. She hasn't told us anything about what's happening tomorrow either. Alright then, let's head back to town. So I'm going to get back to town. Turn the turbo mode on so I can move just a little bit faster. Okay, we're back in town. So what I'm going to... Okay. Don't give a crap. The one paid. What's going on? It sounds like something's happening over at the market. There appears to be some manner of dispute occurring. I wonder what's up. Should we take a look? Yeah, let's go and see. Don't give me that crap. This is my spot. I paid for it, so it's mine. I'm the one who paid for this spot. Look, I even got the permit for it, so stop lying to me and Vamoose. May I ask what the problem is? Perhaps we can help in some way. Welcome to the stream. There seems to be some question over which of these two gentlemen gets control of this area to set up his stall. The young merchant over there is a local, while the merchant wearing the suit is from the capital. So they're both claiming the same spot. How odd. Permits from the market are issued by the province ruling lord. Oh, so for Kalduk that would be... This isn't good. We must stop them. Who are you? Unhand me at once. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but violence isn't going to solve anything. You both need to calm yourselves. You've been worked up into a rage. Bah. What are you, high schoolers? This has nothing to do with you meddling kids. We're having a mature discussion here, and I'll thank you not to interfere. Since when has grabbing a person by the neck been considered mature? If you truly intend to have a mature discussion, perhaps you should try acting more like adults. What did you just say to me? We're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're currently visiting this town on a field study, and while We are not yet formal members of the Army. I'm afraid we cannot simply walk by and ignore a fight in such a public place. A military academy? So they're a bunch of soldiers in training. What in Adios' name is happening here? Oh, now, look what you've done, Manager Odo. I've been filled in what happened. I understand both of you have a permit for the same stall, is that correct? Yeah. And both permits expire at the same time, too. What's the meaning of this? I understand your concerns, but fighting over it here is greatly inconveniencing the other customers. I'll be happy to discuss the matter in private, but I'll need you both to put your differences aside until it's been resolved. Okay. I guess. Well, that was a close one. Seems like everything's going to be fine now, though. Yeah, I guess he's the guy in charge. I really appreciate the four of you stepping in to defuse the situation, though I suppose I should expect no less from the infamous Class 7 I've heard so much about. Oh, how do you know about Class 7? My name is Otto. I'm the manager of Keldix Grand Market. I have some things to discuss with you. If you'd be so kind to come along, I'll treat you to some tea. So, you were responsible for choosing our assignments? Indeed, Principal Van Dyke is an old friend of mine, you see. He asked me to personally select a few tasks that you might be able to complete. This is why I completed the 9 required one first, just in case. Well, that was nice of him. We appreciate your consideration as well. Oh, it was no trouble at all. Likewise, I'm grateful to you for taking some troublesome tasks off my hands. And I can't thank you enough for the help at the market. If you hadn't been there, I imagine someone would have wound up getting hurt. I'm just glad we got there when we did. So both merchants will be taking turns using the same stall at the front of the market. That's right, both of their permits are genuine, but their merchandise and temperaments don't lend themselves to sharing a space. Eventually they agreed to a compromise where they would each make use of the front stall on alternate weeks. The other stall we reserved is near the back of the market, however, so whoever's relegated there will likely see far lower sales numbers. That's better than nothing, I guess, but still really unfortunate. I must admit, I do find this whole matter rather perplexing. To my knowledge, the issuing of market permits is the sole responsibility of each Providence ruling lord. For a mistake such as this to have been made in the first place raises some rather unpleasant questions. That's true, it's a lord's duty to control the flow of goods. If he can't handle it, the local economy could really suffer. Quite right. Ordinarily, that responsibility would fall upon the Duke's household. The Duke, province is ruled by Duke Alperea, one of the 4 most powerful nobles in the entire country. But lately, the situation surrounding the Duke's household has been getting a bit complicated. A few months ago, he increased the sales tax for our market rather significantly. And with a larger percentage of their profits being taken from them, the merchants have begun to get rather desperate. Fights like the one you saw earlier are becoming more and more commonplace. I see. Sales tax is something which should not be raised without careful consideration. History has shown us how damaging such actions can be. I've never heard of anything like that happening in the capital. Have you tried raising objections to the increase? Of course. I've even gone to Berhard numerous times to petition the Duke personally, but they always just drive me away at the gate without listening to a word I have to say. This has been going on roughly 2 months now. If that's the case, the mix-up with the permits may be more than just an accident. Are you suggesting they might be getting careless in dealing with the market, or maybe they're deliberately trying to cause problems? I don't think it's a good idea to jump to conclusions, but I will say that before all this began, the soldiers in the guardhouse absolutely would have intervened in a scuffle like that. Oh? Unlike the Imperial Army, Provincial Army main priority is maintaining the status quo throughout their territory. So mediating arguments which threaten that status quo should absolutely fall within the scope of their duties. Correct. It seems that unless we accept this tax increase, they intend to turn a blind eye to the market. The commanding officer at the guardhouse has even made comments suggesting as much. That's not right at all. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about matters like this with you. This is strictly an internal affair to be dealt with among us merchants. You have no reason to concern yourselves with it. You need to be focused on your field study. And I'll have new lists of tasks for you tomorrow morning as well. You will? So you were asked to prepare some for each day of our visit then. That's right. I've got a few difficult ones in mind too, but I'm sure you're up for them. Or at least I hope you are. Don't worry, we are. We'll do our very best to meet your expectations. So, let's talk to him. Nope. Let's talk to you, see if I can get one from you. No, can't get one from you. That all sounds really unfair. Yeah, I agree. Provincial lords have the duty and the right to decide upon and collect taxes in their regions they can control. And as long as that remains the case, there's not really much the general populace can do to stand against them. Welcome to the stream. I'm reluctant to comment on how others choose to rule their own territories, but harassing one's people like this seems clearly inappropriate. I've heard many rumors about the current head of House Albarea. The current head of Eustace's dad, right? So could we ask Eustace for some help here? I doubt there's anything he could do. Among the nobility, decisions made by the head of the house are absolute. And since the Albareus represents one of the four great houses, the old tradition is absolutely guaranteed to be alive and well. The Emperor himself is probably the only one with more power than the head of the four great houses. Guess that's a no then. I see you're all busy mulling things over. Excellent, excellent. Here comes Instructor Sarah. Instructor Sarah, what brings you here? I figured it was about time for me to get going. Group B's not getting anything done as expected, so I'm off to help sort them out. What? You're going to see Group B now? The town of Parm is a considerable distance from here. Now, you let me worry about that. You four are perfectly capable of looking after yourselves anyways, right? Put your heads together and think, and I'm certain you'll see what you need to do. Adios be with you. And I couldn't get that right quick enough. Apologize. I can't believe it. It's as though she knows exactly what's going on. Even though she spent the whole day drinking at the inn. Can she read minds or something? I suggest we return to our room and rest for the night in any case. We still have our reports to write, so an early dinner seems wise. Yeah, you're right. I'm so tired. Me too. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep at the dinner table without even making it to my bed. So, for now, this is where I'm going to end the stream at. We will continue day 2 when I put the next stream up. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all enjoy all my streams, and I appreciate you guys as followers on my Twitch channel and on my YouTube channel. This video will be uploaded to YouTube, as all my old videos are on YouTube as of right now. I hope you all have a good morning, and see you in the next stream.